Well, wait a minute. Let's see, what's today? Today is Wednesday, March 5th, 1997. And Rebecca has requested a pet. You've requested a pet many times, haven't you? You've been wanting a doggie for a long time, and well, unfortunately we haven't been able to get a doggie in this house where we live, right? So, what kind of pet were we talking about today?
A hamster.
Yeah, a hamster. You've been wanting one of those for a long time too, because every time we go to the pet shop you see one of them, huh? So, what do we have to do to take care of a hamster properly? What are the things that we need?
A toy for it, and feeding it, and water for it, and a cage for it, and
What do we put in the bottom of the cage, do you know?
safe stuff.
Like wood shavings, huh? What does the hamster do with wood shavings, do you know?
Dig a home in it.
Kind of always fluff themselves up and hide and dig holes in it and bury their food in it. And if they have babies, sometimes they cover up their babies with it, huh? Stay warm. Do you know what kind of food hamsters like to eat? Well, I think some of them might like to nibble on things. What?
Mom,
What?
do hamsters like hornworms that Daddy always found on his tomato plants?
Oh, I remember those big old worms, huh?
Do hamsters like that?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Daddy told me they do.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Hamsters do? Here, come over here. Here, sit down over there. So, hornworms. Well, I don't know. Maybe if we get a hamster, we'll be able to ask about that. Well, not ask, but, try. We could put the hornworm in his cage and see if he can kill it. Of course, the hornworm might be bigger than the hamster. Well, those hornworms are big, huh? Well, so if we get a cage, and we get the little wood shavings to put in the bottom of the cage, where are we going to put the cage?
On a little table.
On a little table. Do we have a little table? We do?
We could sell little books and it would make a little table.
Oh, okay. Good idea. What room should we put the cage in?
In my room.
Your room, huh? Do you think that hamster would keep you up at night? Well, that wouldn't be good. Maybe he sleeps at night though, huh? Sometimes little hamsters like to get on their little spinning wheel at night and go wee, 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 wee. And you hear the squeaking all night long as the little hamster runs along.
Oh, what if it wakes Daddy up and he says, I hear some scratching on the wall.
Yeah.
What if he thinks that? Oh.
Now, if you know that having a pet takes a major responsibility, don't you? So who's going to be responsible for feeding your hamster? And how often will you feed him?
A lot.
Like
every day.
Like every day. That's very good. Probably once a day, I would imagine. But we'll ask the pet shop owner before we get one how often they actually have to be fed.
And how often they have to be drinked.
How often they have to drink water? Yeah, that's very important, isn't it? Because if they don't have water, they won't live, will they? Yeah. So then I imagine you'll want to hold your hamster, huh? Little soft furry thing. You know how delicate they are now, don't you? Have you ever held a hamster before? You haven't?
But I petted a rat before. A rabbit.
Yeah, rabbits are soft, huh? So you could hold your little hamster, and then after you're finished holding your hamster and you put it back in the cage, what should you do?
Feed it.
No. After you're not holding it anymore, but you were holding it. Are your hands gonna be germy? So what should you do?
Wash your hands.
Right. So after you hold your hamster and then you put him back, you go where?
Wash your hands.
Yep. Do you use soap or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, soap kills germs, huh? Good job. Well, Now originally when you told me this morning that you really wanted to get it, and since tonight's mommy-daughter night, I told you that we were going to try to get a hold of Daddy and make sure that it was okay, didn't I? But unfortunately I wasn't able to get a hold of Daddy today. So I guess I'm going to go with my gut feeling, because I remember when Daddy tried to get me to say okay to a hamster a while back and I said no. So I guess that it's okay with Daddy, since he was trying to get you one earlier. So maybe we should just go to the pet shop tonight and get one. You think that would be okay with Daddy? You don't think he'd be upset? What are you going to name your hamster? Do you have any names picked out?
I have one name.
You do?
I have one name for a rabbit and one name for a hamster.
Really? What's the hamster name?
I would name it kind of white guy, because he's white, kind of.
Well, we don't know. We don't have him yet. There's the hamsters come in different colors. But you could name him that if he was white, huh? All right. Well.
And the rabbit's name is Hop Hop.
Hop Hop, that's cute. Well, I'll turn the camera off now, and we'll eat some dinner. And then...
I'm starving.
You are? Does that mean you're going to eat a good dinner tonight? Good. Then we'll see if we can go to the pet shop. Okay? All right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wave. Can you wave your hand goodbye to the camera?
Goodbye, camera. Hello.
Maybe the top of the bottom. Oh, I think maybe this is up too far. Maybe that's it.
Well, as you can see, we now have our rat. Just got back from the pet store. Becki got a blonde colored rat, about 6 weeks old. We were going to look at gerbils, but the pet store owner convinced us that hamsters/gerbils isn't where we wanted to go, because they bite and they do not like to be held, but rats do. So there's Rebecca's new rat. Did you name him yet?
Yeah, Fred.
Fred? Fred or Freddy is his name. He's a male rat, and that's his new home. We decided to put him in the cage right away and let him get used to it before we were holding him. So Becki's going to enjoy watching him. Are you happy now, Becki?
Uh-huh.
You going to take good care of him?
He's not eating his food, he's smelling his food.
It's a new home, huh?
Are you going to take good care of Fred?
What if he wants to play hide and seek and he says, okay, little mousey, where are you? What if he does
What's
that?
he doing? He's washing his face, huh?
Oh, yeah. Cute.
And he's licking his hands. Maybe he's washing his hands.
Yeah.
Washing his nose. Maybe he's getting ready for dinner.
Oh, cute.
I bet he'd be friendly if you put your finger in it.
See it? Okay.
But thanks for the fashion tip. So, say good morning to Freddie for me, okay?
It's not morning.
No, in the morning, but I won't be here in the morning.
Come here. Say good night to Freddie.
Hey, Freddie, I'm leaving. I think he's crying. What do you think? Got a tear in his eye?
No.
Tell me about that sign on the wall again, Rebecca, before we say goodnight to Donna. What does that sign say?
I love you, Daddy. I love you, Freddie. And this is my what?
Mm-hmm. What's the picture of?
A unicorn.
Did you draw it? What's that there? What does that word on the bottom say?
My name.
What is your name anyway? I
Rebecca.
forgot.
What do you think this spells? Huh?
I think it spells Rebecca, all right. All right, well, let's say goodnight to Donna. I'll turn the camera off, okay?
Good night.
Good night.
Freddie.
Oh. What do we got here?
Got Freddie. You probably can't see him. Freddie with a cold.
Oh, there's Freddie.
His second day with us. He's still pretty shy.
And what about when you said it's the last day if we decide to put medicine in there?
Oh yeah, I don't think he needs any medicine. I think he's gonna be okay.
I want a cracker.
You want a cracker? For yourself? Okay. I guess we could just go do that buffet. What the hell?
Sushi buffet?
Yeah,
But we don't have any money.
I know. We'll just dine and dash like we always do.
I'm up for it. Want to bring Freddie?
I will for a cracker.
Yeah, he's making weird noises with his teeth. I don't know what's going on.
With his what?
With his teeth. He's gonna...